Cow was the instance. Then we have sheep and goats, right? And where we found that, what is the evidence? Which place we have discussed that we found charred bones. तुम मेरा नाम पक्का रोशन करोगे जो पिछलों ने किया था वैसे. Yeah, why not here? Bhagwanpura, Daderi, Atrajikher. We have discussed about that one also. Because in later Vedic age, the Hastinapur, Kosambi, right? Atrajikher, the whole area. So Bhagwanpura was the place found all these things. So we have discussed about the pastoral activities. We have discussed about the trade and commerce. We were discussing about the commerce, right? Now the system what we are discussing is the system of look, in an economy we have three systems that we know now. What are those? Production. The second is consumption. And third is distribution. Right? And there is another word called redistribution. Right? Redistribution also. So economy, this is the first, production, second consumption, and third distribution. Right? These three. Production mode क्या रहा? The mode of production was क्या था हमारे पास में? We have what? Pastoral activities, right? Agriculture, crafts, right? Consumption, mode of consumption वो था क्या system था? Simply mode of consumption क्या है? हमारे पास कोई इसके evidences नहीं है, right? Mode of consumption हमारे पास consumer economy और the producer economy थी. What about the consumer system? कुछ भी नहीं है. The important is now distribution. Distribution in two forms. First, distribution of surplus plus distribution of loot kamal. Right? So now the whole system has been gone on distribution of resources, right? First of all, these distribution were based on kinship units, right? Kinship units were there to distribute things, right? Now, what those kinship duties? There's what? Gana and Vidatha. These were the units of distribution, what is in duty or what in surplus. So distribution will be by Gana and Vidatha, both. Clear? We have discussed about Vrat. Discussed na? Vrat, Grama, Gana, Sardha, right? The Gana. And then some political unit, Sabha, Samiti, Vidatha, right? So Gana is in this one and this one both. So distribution in kinship units, Gana and Vidatha. Clear? So important thing is that these Gana and Vidatha, these are the these were the democratic units. कैसी यूनिट है? Democratic units, right? Means participation of all. So distribution was not conducted by elite class or specific class. Each and every individual member of society, right, was the part of participation, was the member of participation. to the democratic units or institutions like Gana and Vidatha. Right? So equal participation in production, equal consumption and equal distribution, egalitarian society. The first thing. So economically egalitarian, politically and socially. In all three spheres it was. Clear? Now after economy, let's discuss about the polity. Right? Of what is polity? We have discussed about, like in paper 2, what we discussed, what is the meaning of polity? What is polity? Yes, governing body, right? So that is in the society, modern society we need a governing body, right? To execute the law and order, to maintain the law and order, right? All these things, and to run the whole system according to the laws, right? Which are already prescribed in constitution. Clear what? But in simple society, like in tribal, what happens in tribal society? We don't have formal laws, right? We don't have. What we have? Norms and customary laws, not formal laws. Customary laws. These are the important. Right? Now the question is that how to maintain customary law and norms in a society where there is no formal institution to execute society, it happens. So when we talk about the polity of Rigvedic period, what we talk? We talk about the units or institution, right, which are there to execute these political things. Distribution, who will owe the distribution, the surplus, law, order, in form of customary, right? So let's talk about that now. As per the polity concern, right, the whole Rigvedic period was divided into, the whole Rigvedic society was divided into certain units, and these units were Kula, Grama, Vissa, Jana, right? Right? Kula, Grama, Vissa, Jana. 4 different things. What is Kula? Group of families, right? Or a family. Or family, जैसे रघुकुला, right? Maybe a family or group of families. अगर 4 बच्चे हो तो group of families, और एक ही हो तो family. So Kula is a group of families or family. Grama, group of Kula. Visa, group of Grama, and Jana, group of This unit is Kula. Then we have Grama, Visa, Jana. Right? Kula, Grama, Visa, Jana. So Kula, Grama, Visa, Jana. And the most significant thing, right? What is that? That Vedic emphasize on larger unit rather than smaller unit. Right? Jana, most prominent. Right? Most prominent. Right? And Kula, least prominent. Clear? Jana, most prominent. Kula, least prominent. It means they always gave importance to larger unit of kinship. Larger relationship. Kinship means relations. So they emphasize more on larger unit rather than smaller unit. So Jana was more important rather than Kula. So first least important Kula, then Grama, then Visa, then Jana. Right? Larger unit. Clear? Simply we are going that one. Now along with this we have already discussed what? The other units. So Vrata, Grama, Gana, Sardha, Kula, Grama, Vissa, Jana, all these were, what these were? Based units, right? It means the whole society was divided in units, institutions, right? To take care the political, economic and social affairs. समझ रहे हो? So they did not have a formal institutionalization of all things, but informally, kinship was the base of all these things. है ना? This is the thing. The whole society was there, but they divided, as we discussed idili, right? Idili. So idilis are those kinship units divided for the political, economical and social control in Saha tribe. Nowadays, so these are the same because they represent the same society here. So these were the things, these were the controlling units. What were they? Right? Controlling units. Vrata, Sarda, Kula, all these controlling units. Or main control कौन कर रहा है? Right? The important control are yes. Or major political unit, right? Right? Or these were the kinship units, right? To perform all the activities. These four were there as the controlling unit, major controlling unit on the power of elite. Power of, yeah. To control, to limit the power of power of